Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark. So I've been playing a fair bit in my off time off camera, just doing patrols, just because, well, I'm starting to get the hang of the battle system, starting to have a little more fun with it. I did turn down the difficulty at a previous point just because I got so stuck with characters dying and it wasn't fun. I may tweak it back up since I've kind of accidentally not power leveled, but ground out some levels. I've also got some equipment. We'll go over that as it comes up in this part. One thing I do want to do, however, is there is a crafting system which we've been getting bits for. And so the main thing I'm interested in is the equipment. So we've got toad boots, which gives jump ability. That sounds pretty nice. Running treads, which increases run a little bit. And flippers, which adds swim. So these all use the snoodle fruit. I think I'll do one of those, one of these, and make a second one of those. Now we can also upgrade our items. I initially thought this was just going to be creating new items from scratch, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So this makes, we can get more uses out of our potion. Okay, so it does give us additional uses as well. Okay, that is good to know. And what else? We can get some bombs. I mean, why not, right? We get one of those, and I don't know if I want to use that, but might as well have it, right? And then there's gadgets, which I'm not entirely clear on. Like, how and where we use them. I'll make, like, one of each. Oh, okay, I can just make one. Is that right? I'm really not sure. So, those go in inventory. How... Really not clear how to use gadgets to me. Anyways, we are going to equip our stuff here. Let's see. Movement of 4 on all these guys. And how about... Okay, he's 4 as well. These guys are a little slower. But I really like the idea of my frontline fighters being really up there. So... let's give you the running treads, and you a pair as well. And we've also got Shining Band on everybody now. Let's see, I think I like him with the toad boots. Right now he's a knight, because I'm trying to unlock a class, but usually he will be something else. And you know what, let's make her swim, just for fun, right? So there's that. Excellent, of course, lovely time for a very loud vehicle. I'm guessing the microphone's picking it up. Anyways, that is the crafting. We'll have to see how... I've pushed the wrong button. I just wanted to save so I didn't have to redo that. There we go, and let's continue on. So we've got Santina, finally. I love the outdoors as much as the next Arbiter, but remind me why we couldn't pass the night in a soft bed at Santina's Inn? We should overtake Alphonse's party by midday tomorrow. I want us to keep a low profile until then. You're sure you want to do this? I understand the finer points of the law places in the right, but you're being quite literal about it. Wouldn't be surprised if some of the immortals had a problem with it. Especially whichever one is responsible for nominating that walking pile of dung as a mart. We're doing this. Whatever the outcome, I will take full responsibility before the council. Alright, that's the way it has to be. Captain Kyrie, there must have been a mistake. Perhaps a clerical error? I cannot believe anyone on the council would choose Lord Alphonse as an immortal candidate. What if he is actually selected in the end? It's a terrifying prospect. I doubt there was any mistake. The timing is too convenient for our lordling. No, this was very deliberate. I wonder what it pretends. It's futile to pursue this line of thought. Our lot is to ensure the law is respected, not to decipher the motives of the immortals. True, and yet anyone with eyes can see that conditions have grown steadily worse in recent years. Arbiters skirting their duties without consequence, bandits roaming the lands unpunished, and vulnerable people left unprotected. As you know, each Arbiter captain is fully independent, answering only to the Council. There isn't much we can do. There's one thing we can do. Ensure the Immortal Council is not replenished with unworthy candidates, including contemptible murdering scum. Well said. Although I'm not certain capturing Alphonse will further that goal. As I understand it, a marked is quite likely to die or disappear during their pilgrimage, usually at the hands of other marked. Be that as it may, I witnessed Alphonse's filthy crime firsthand. I'm not leaving anything to chance, especially now that the law is unquestionably on our side. Hey, Rainer, that pot's been bubbling for quite some time, and the smell... Ah, yes, you're in luck. Tonight, you get to try my wilderness stew. It's from a recipe of my own devising. The secret lies in my method of condensing the different flavors. Come closer to the fire, and I'll tell you about the process. Here we go again. Alright, so... Ooh, an arena. I'll probably check that out in a bit, but first let's go to the shop. I have, no money, but I wanted to see if there's anything of interest. There's a scythe, which I don't... nobody can use that I have. Ooh, a sledge would be lovely. Long sword would be nice. I can actually buy a hidden knife now. Battle axes. Ooh, boar spear. I wonder how that compares. Ancient rods. Lots of nice stuff here. Ooh, a flintlock and boomstick. We don't have anybody that can use a gun yet. We're working on it. Ooh, and steel armor. Cotton robes. Very lovely. We can also go leather for some of our people. We'll have to see exactly how things lay out, but that is interesting. Now, we can also do the guild. Okay, so where are we going exactly? Well, I guess we head on this way. And see what's up here. Certainly sounds ominous. The way forward is clear, my lord. Excellent. The temple is close. I can sense it. We're off on, sir. Yes? What? Spit it out, man. Your lordship asked to be notified if any of them them intruders showed up. They've done showed, sir. I'm again amazed at my ability to communicate with lesser life forms, especially the incoherently babbling kind. No, not you lot. Again? Lord Alphonse, fancy that. The two of us crossing paths out in hinterlands. Tisk, I suppose that band of buffoons I sent to deal with you have bungled it. Never send a common thug to do a nobleman's work. That's the lesson here. You freely admit to contracting a group of brigands to kill us? Yes, I most certainly did. How embarrassing for them to have fallen to your feeble little band of ne'er-do-wells. And now what, wench? Your precious law forbids you from so much as barring my path. Or you're planning to bore me to death. Don't think I'll let you off so easily, though. I believe it is past time you were taught to respect your betters. Oh yes, I'm going to savor this, my dear. I'm going to put you down like the cur you are. I was hoping you would say that. I hereby invoke the right of self-defense in the face of mortal danger bestowed by law upon all arbiters. Whilst their life is at risk, arbiters have the right to defend themselves under any circumstances against any foe, even be they immortals or marked. Wait, what? What is this lull? That's not how it was supposed to be. Humph. I haven't time to spar with my lessers. Underlings, I shall proceed to the temple. Remove the interlopers from me. Was it ridiculous of me to think he might stay and fight? There are more of them up on the ridge as well, Captain. Well spotted, Anadine. It appears we must go through his henchmen to get Alphonse. Gyontor. Okay. First off, let's take a look around the map. That's not the right button. I can't do it yet, can I? I said I can look at that here. Okay, I can do it if I just go that way. Okay, are there any chests hiding? I don't believe so. Alright, he is now presently a knight. We'll put Anadine here. And you, how about Lily? And Lana looks good. So right now, I think I've put her back to a mender because I was trying to... I should have switched her back, actually. Can I do that now? Is it too late? Put her back to being a wizard. There we go. Equipment's updated. Let's double check her. Alright, any thing there? Excellent. Alright, she's actually more powerful than the original wizard. And her abilities that she can learn, it's just mercenary from points she picked up. I want to get her to one of these to a passive or a counter. Imagine would be much more useful. Alright, anyways, that is all 6. Yes, it is. So, the reason I have them sorted as they are, shame that plant is there, is because we have soul magic. And we can go ahead and armor these guys up. And they are quite the force to be reckoned with. Move her up a little bit, don't want to go too far. Alright, so he still has his trickery and a fleet of foot. And we'll take him up to here. I don't want to take him too far since he doesn't presently have an attack available. Okay, well, he still is... Oh, nope, not getting attacked because they want to hit her, but she has the auto-renew. Quickly access a lot more information about any unit on the information panel. For some pages... Oh, I can go to different pages of this. Oh my goodness, I did not realize that. Okay, so how do I do that? No. How do I... Aha! The right stick. I can also go up and... Okay. Can I see what the immunities are? And it doesn't seem so. That is a shame. Shows all the different... Wow. Okay, well. Regardless, this person's getting a spear in the back? I think a spear in the back. What I'll actually do is do a forceful strike. What is it, 46? Very nice. Oh, you turned her... Okay, good, you turned back. Excellent. But I use that because now Kyrie can come up here. And she'll just use a regular attack so she gets the full damage. Oh, and that's perfect. Exact. Excellent. And we've got Holy Magic. Who got a little bit stabbed? Well. And go ahead and get here. They don't really need it, actually. So instead we'll move up here, see if we can get close enough to hit anybody with elementalism. We cannot. Okay. I also need to keep her moving, actually. Just because I need to... Didn't check if I set her abilities properly, actually. She should be gaining MP just from walking, but I find it interesting they don't start with full MP. Alright, we'll take her here and just do a defend. It gets her XP, and should they attack her, they'll be in a very, very sad state. Oh, really? That's where we're going to go? That seems like a poor choice. You know what? Actually, for now, I'm just going... No, actually, I can shoot, so I think I'll do that. I can't hit anybody. Fine. So, we shall do this. Just go ahead and get them shielded up. Perfect. I sadly don't think I can reach any of those guys. Let's check. I cannot. However, I can do a number on this fellow, which I think I'll do. And now I'm going to have her kind of head towards that group down there, so he can jump. Which is really good for taking out guys like this. Not quite dead yet, but not very happy either. Okay, they've got a healer. That is good to know. Are they going to conveniently stay in formation? Oh, that would be lovely. Okay, you can't get up there. That's a shame. However, I can get over here, and we shall do our Warcraft Forceful Strike. Get some bonus damage in. And yeah, attacking from the front isn't anywhere near as good, but bouncing back the other way, pretty bloody effective, even with the counterattack. You are potioning up, sir, are you? That's a little problematic. Can you get up there? Yes, you can. Can you attack from here? She's got a hammer. So, it's going to be a bad day. Oh, I can't forceful strike up there, though. That's interesting. We'll stay facing that way. That's probably pretty good. Okay, they're not quite in formation for a nice burn, but it's not terrible. So she's got holy magic. I mean, I guess she'll do that. 3 hit points. Completely meaningless. Yeah, I don't think that was a useful forceful strike. Alright, defend. That is a little problematic. Let's see whom you can hit. Obviously this one. And that is it. What if I said, well, no, that's not great either. So you will use the rock to finish this off. That looks pretty good. Meanwhile, I think... Okay, well... Let's go come at you from the side. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Excellent. And face this way, I suppose. So she's defended. So I'm going to come over here. Okay, how much health do you have? I can only do 30. So in that case, we're going to do a stunning strike. Push her further down. And I mean, can I just do push her even further down? Just curious. That doesn't look that way. Alright. So can I hit you from here? Yes, I can. Probably can't use the special attacks, though. Okay, can you finish her off? Yes, you can. Excellent. We've just got the knight who might keep defending. But if that's the case, we get to hit her with magic. Which, presumably, defending is not effective against. And healing will have a little difficulties keeping up with the damage we can deal. Alright, good for you. Get a level up. How do you feel about this? She's got smart magic, so she can not worry about hitting our allies. Well, also she's not defending, so... Gonna move her up here, just because. And you can go here. Hit with a stunning strike, just to keep you nice and down low. And, well, might as well hit you from the front. Anodine also has a silver spear I picked up in a chest in one of the patrol grounds. So even with the spear, she hits much harder. Alright. I have a feeling you're not going to be able to hit her from there. Nope. Well, just to get some XP, we will mass shield him. I don't know if I mentioned that I had hired an alchemist, or alchemistic, just to, I wanted one more kind of magic-y person. That way, if one of my magic people went down, I would have another option to put in. Alright. So, let's take a quick review. First off, if we can learn anything. Okay, excellent. I'm going to take defensive hit here. I don't know if I'm actually going to really use this class for her. And I'll just take this. I'm really just trying to get him to level 4 in it. For class opening purposes. Okay, no flank. Passive. All attacks targeting this character are considered to be from the front. A character... Oh, goodness, these are good. Templar has been unlocked. Okay, I just want to look at that. Holy damage. Any debuffs applied to the character will last one last turn. Okay. This is actually the class I want to get Kyrie into. And you just still have this. Okay, she's got some wizard stuff going on. I can take one. I think I'll wait. That's what I've been doing a lot of, is waiting until I can get to the next tier of things. Alright, I'm trying to get him up in Ranger slowly. So very slowly. I'm waiting for the stunning strike there. Don't know if that's really what I want. Taunt can be fun, I think. Alright, and our alchemistic. Mass Barrier is automatically evade the next offensive status effect or Mass Renew. That sounds kind of a heal. That sounds really nice. And have you got anything pertinent over here? No, you do not. Oh, right. So, use a single target heal. Okay, that's not going to be really something we want. Counter shot, I like it. Alright, just checking to see if anybody has anything? Nope, okay. Alright, and this... Oh, things are happening when we try to leave. Okay. I wish we'd managed to catch Lord Alphonse earlier. Don't trouble yourself about it, Anadine. Alphonse is cornered. This is the only path in or out of the temple. Now that we have a moment to talk, I wanted to commend you for spotting those additional enemy forces up on the ridge. If we had rushed ahead and gotten flanked, things could have turned ugly. Thanks, Kyrie. What are we going to do next? We'll camp here for the night and keep guard over the approach to the temple. I don't want to risk him slipping past us in the dark. At first light, we'll strike out for the temple and end this once and for all. Oop. What the? That's probably a bad sign. Quintus, this is quite a surprise, sir. To what do we owe the honor of your visit? I wish to speak to the captain privately. You've always inspired great loyalty in him. We are family, after all. Yes, now I remember. His parents adopted you at an early age. Well, would that I had come simply to engage in idle chit-chat. The council was convened this evening for another surprise meeting, where I was told a mark by the name of Alphonse was attacked by your group. There was an altercation earlier today, that's true. I wonder that all news concerning this particular lord travels so quickly. I took note of that myself, but leave it aside for the time being. I was informed you invoked the right of self-defense in the face of mortal danger, as a means of skirting our earlier prohibition against interfering with any of the marked. An accurate, if creative, interpretation of the law. From what I know of this Alphonse, I have no doubt your claim was justified. In that case, I confess I do not understand why you're here, Quintus. Ever so direct. The issue is that while I personally agree with your interpretation of the law, the council took a vote, and the majority are against it. I'm here in my official capacity to curb your enthusiasm. However, I wish to propose a different direction for your, zeal. You must have noticed in recent years how the arbiters in the council have grown progressively less effective. Primus, Tertia, and myself have attempted to take things in hand to correct the current course, but it seems as though our efforts have been constantly stymied. Though I've been unable to uncover the guilty party hindering our work, the trail circles back to the Council itself. The protection afforded by this unsavory Alphonse character is but one more sign that things have gone terribly awry, and I suspect it is part of a greater, more sinister plan. I understand, Quintus. I will support you in whatever course of action you deem best. Good. I'm glad to hear you say that, as I don't think you will particularly like my solution. Captain Kyrie, I have not yet nominated my own marked, but I believe I have found just the right candidate. To have a reliable immortal candidate on our side would certainly be welcome. My thoughts exactly. I need someone who champions doing the right thing above all else, someone with integrity, someone incorruptible. Kyrie, I am nominating you to be my marked candidate. Me? I am flattered you would trust me with such a grave responsibility. But I must decline. I have no desire to join the ranks of the Immortals. I know, and that is another reason why you are so perfectly suited to the task. I will speak plainly. I sense a growing corruption within the Council. As you can imagine, rooting out this evil, and quickly, is of the utmost importance. I need an ally, Kyrie. As a marked, you will no longer be bound by the law. You'll be free to pursue Alphonse and investigate the situation in any fashion you see fit. And once the conspirators are brought to justice, the Council will have a worthy member to fill the void of Primus stepping down. There's a certain sense in your plan, but surely there must be someone else, another candidate you could select? You are trying my patience, Kyrie. I presented this duty in the form of an offer, but no one may refuse the candidacy of a marked, especially not an arbiter. I see. When I became an arbiter, I pledged to obey the Immortals in all things. I am glad we are finally in accord. Come. Come. Being a marked isn't some kind of curse. You will find yourself even more powerful than before. It is done. I pronounce you one of the marked. I know that you will continue to serve us well. You are now able to enter the temple, something impossible to anyone but a marked, forbidden even to we immortals. The goal of the marked pilgrimage is to visit the 4 temples and commune with the relics housed therein. With the mark upon you, the relic will confer some of its energy to you. Visit the relics at all 4 temples and return to Illister. That, in essence, is what the pilgrimage entails. Oh, and keep your wits about you during your journey. I have a feeling some skullduggery is afoot within the pilgrimage, and you don't get to be my age without listening to your hunches. Now I shall leave you in the care of the worried Rainier. Kyrie, is everything okay? What just happened? Yes, I'm all right. Quintus selected me to be his marked candidate. The magic takes a toll. The feeling is strange and not entirely pleasant, but I will get used to it. I must. Oh. This is big. You could become one of the Immortals. Indeed. I'm going to need some time to get used to this. Now that I am undertaking the pilgrimage, our new objective is to visit the temple. Though I'm sure we'll still have Alphonse to deal with on the way. Alright. But for now, get some rest. You look exhausted. You can fill me in on the details later. Alright, Kyrie became a marked. This grants her access to a special class with many powerful abilities. Give her a new class look in the troops menu. Okay, well, let's take a look-see at that. So, somewhere is marked. Let's see. One who has been selected. Candidate for the title of Immortal. Their power increases as they draw energy from each relic in the land. Very interesting. Let's see. Dark Bolt. Ooh. Very interesting. Holy Beam, Holy Burst. Woofda. What is Avenger, the passive? Gains a bonus damage and damage reduction for each fallen ally. Counters any offensive action taken on the character by inflicting the offender with a slow. That's pretty nice. Damage from offensive abilities is increased by 45% when the target's HP is below 50% of their maximum. Interesting. I'm going to keep her as she is for now. But I just want to take a quick pop over here to double check the shop. Have a look. Yes, yes. Alright, yeah, a lot of upgraded versions of some of the stuff I have currently. I'll worry about that off camera. So, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.